Uh-huh. 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 It is what it is. It's all right, you got cold again. For God's sakes. Cover my ears a little bit. 14 degrees out. I'm just gonna cover the left ear so I don't go like completely deaf. Gonna catch your ear infection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies that are gentlemen, gentlemen that are ladies, ladies without gentlemen, gentlemen without ladies, ladies looking for gentlemen, gentlemen looking for ladies, ladies looking for ladies, gentlemen looking for gentlemen, ladies pretending to looking for gentlemen, really looking for ladies, gentlemen looking, pretending looking for ladies while looking for gentlemen. Ah! And 451. Everyone, 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 blame it on Rio. Welcome. Welcome, AP. Welcome, Chewy. Welcome, Jeremy. Welcome, Sako. Welcome, PG. Welcome, Uncle Larry. Welcome, Caleb. BBW's in the house, baby. You get a BBW. You get a BBW. And you get a BBW. Watch your neck. Here's what it is. You feeling fresh? Before you have a cigar, you want to wash your hands and your face. Put some water on your face. Clear yourself up a little bit. Um, you know, here's what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it goes without being said. Obviously, you want to stay fresh every day, clean yourself, and brush your teeth as well. And mouthwash and floss is important. But you don't want to smoke a cigar if you haven't like mouthwash and floss and brushed your teeth all day. You want to clean yourself up first. At the same time, I recommend 30 minutes to an hour after brushing your teeth and mouthwashing and flossing. Give yourself, I'd say an hour to be safe, but half hour minimum. Because if you brush your teeth and mouthwash and floss, and then 20 minutes later you're smoking a Robusto, it's gonna fuck up the cigar. I can't stress it enough. Timing is everything. A man with his cock out in the bathroom, pissing in a urinal, is doing nothing illegal. A man 30 seconds outside the bathroom with his cock out, pissing on the wall, is going to be a convicted felon. What's the difference? Same act. Proper timing. You know, the proper timing in life. I can't stress it enough. You got to know when to plant. You got to know when to reap. You got to know when to laugh. You got to know when to cry. You got to know when to run. Excuse me. I got to get some fucking gigantic case of water back here. I hope they're not all frozen. Ah, yeah. Agua, baby. BBW, baby. You gotta have agua, baby. Yeah, agua is important. This cigar was presented to me by AP, a dear friend. He's from Western Law. Enough about that. I'll give it a truce for tonight, or at least 10 minutes. We bust each other's balls. Me and AP, we bust each other's balls a lot. A lot. But there's a line. We don't get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Though it's just a lot of fun joking around. This cigar was presented to me from him. Nice. Um, the quality on this cigar is phenomenal looking. The band is a solid, nice looking thing. I would say the band is nice. I would say if anything, not that I'm knocking the band, but the cigar and the construction look even nicer than the band. Now this is I tried to do some research on this company. Um, and if AP was here, or maybe Sacco knows more about them, is this the guy that his family owns Cifuentes, which they sold the part of his name to General after they escaped communist Cuba and all that crazy shit? The point is this: so if that's the case, it comes from a pedigree of quality tobacco blenders, um, not just growers. Growing tobacco doesn't mean you know how to make a cigar or make a good blend, right? Someone can just get pregnant. You're not going to be a good mom, not just because you got pregnant. You can be good at getting pregnant, but to be a good mom is, then there's a master blender. I can't stress that enough. This is a classical Toro. Feels like 6 by 52. Feels like that. It could be 50, but it feels like 52. The quality on this wrapper is actually intriguing. The feel and the texture on it is luscious, slightly oily, just a little bit of grittiness, but the whole thing, the whole package on this wrapper is phenomenal. I haven't smelt the foot. Let's take a look. Ooh, pungent. Oh yeah, pungent, pungent, pungent like sweet, sour, fucking dark raisins. Oh, that's beautiful. And muskiness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. So, am I excited to review this cigar? I'm actually am because not only I never had this blend, I never had this brand. Now I know due to the nature of the night being late Thursday night, and it's just me and Caleb in our underwear, wearing pants. But I don't have the usual guys that are normally here. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes guys are just so 451. Uh, and we're back. Marco. Yes, yes, 451 University. So I must say, the overall impression as far as the cigar and the quality of the cigar and the feel and the smell of the foot, I could tell off the bat it should be statistically a good cigar, maybe great. We'll see. The smell of the foot is a sign of really nice selected and fermentation tobacco. The blend overall. Oh yeah, I mean, oh yeah, it's just getting more pungent. It's like I can't stop smelling it. Another peasant cigar. So these go for retail, I think, anywhere between $15 and $17 in a box. I think they're 10 count boxes. So definitely a higher end premium mid tier price point. We're not at the point of super high luxury cigars, but I'm not saying the cigar is not going to be a good cigar. Well, I'm saying, talking about just the price points. You have the cigar, and then the price is the negotiation on how much you get the cigar. Now, sometimes a cigar is better than the price. Sometimes a cigar is equal, and sometimes it's worse. And how do you know? Well, if you smoked enough cigars, you can compare it to its competitors at the same price point, at the higher price point, at the lower price point. It's like guess who? Would I smoke this cigar for less money? Yeah. Would I smoke the cigar for more money? I don't know. Well, then that if a cigar doesn't compete well against its competitors. So that being said, I can't believe the quality and the luxury on this wrapper. Where the fuck is Sacco? Where is Sacco? Like at the end of the day, Sacco was like 42% of this show. Where is Saint Sacco? Where is this guy? Is Sacco not coming down? All right, Sacco. I maybe I should just made a review by myself. I'm gonna tell Sacco. I mean, I thought you were a reliable guy. Sacco, I thought you were reliable, Sacco, and I guess I thought wrong. So it is what it is. We're just gonna smoke this cigar with me, Caleb, and Marco, and it is what it is. Although this wasn't really a properly announced review or lounge. It is what it is. Um, the cigar has like a reddish brown hue to it. If anything, I would say the band. I'm not crazy of the look of the band, and I'm not saying I have a problem with the name or using AR, but AR Americans like ARs. Maybe they need to make an AR 15-year age cigar. AR 15 cigar would probably go really well. Um, might be banned in New York and California because they're 451. But I gotta say, first off, AP already said it again. I'll say it again. Thank you so much for this cigar, AP. Very generous. Thank you so much. I don't take that for granted. Thank you, AP, for sharing this cigar with Richie. It is what it is. Quality on the cap on that is phenomenal. I've cut a lot of cigars. That off the bat, the cigar has a really nice presentation, and I'm impressed with the quality control. I'm impressed with the smell of the foot. I'm impressed with the feel and the look of the cigar wrapper. Now the question is, uh, just off the cold draw, like I got a feeling this might be impressive. Now, I hope I didn't hype this cigar enough. No one's paying me to say this. I was just impressed. I knew nothing about this cigar. To about 10 minutes ago, I started doing a little research on it. Hopefully, St. Sacco's here. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Yeah, Sacco, I could do the show by myself, but it makes it easier when I have Sacco as my sidekick. Sacco's reliable. You know, now if we had like 10, 20 guys in the lounge like we normally do, then it's a lot of shenanigans. But it's easier. It's easier for Richie when Sacco's here. It's like a buddy cop movie. You know.
Here we go again, Richie.
Ah, fuck! Why are you here? I can't stand this guy.
You wanted to see my ugly face?
I just want to hear. I
You
just want to
happy
hear
to
your voice, you cocksucker.
you to see my ugly face? Here's another peasant cigar.
Sacco, you got to start picking your game up, Sacco. Do you want me to send you? Do you want me to send you some cigars or something like that?
No, boy, you need to review them. I know you have a big heart, but I'm okay. I'll survive on this. Don't worry.
Maybe you could do Uber in your Rolls Royce.
Imagine on bike, on a Harley, baby.
No,
You
you
hit the
could.
road.
If you could pick up like people at airports, private airports. You could charge a lot of money. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah, oh yeah.
In a Rolls Royce, shit, you could just do weddings. You could charge $5,000 a wedding. Just use it for the day.
One day, maybe, Richie.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
One day, you'll get smart.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, LA driving is a lot of road rage, bro. Not, I mean, especially
Uh, you
when,
got you got to
especially
stay.
when the customer is in a rush and then they're always in a rush. Yeah,
You
I
got to
got on
stay
my.
strapped.
If I open a website, I'm gonna put the. If you're taking a Rolls Royce, you don't rush.
Sacco, Sacco, I got a problem. I got a problem, Sacco.
That's a nice cigar.
No, I got a fucking problem.
Let me know.
So not only is this a new cigar to me, it's a new brand, right? So
Right,
there's a lot riding on this cigar because it's not only a new cigar, it's a complete new brand to me, and I think the world, right?
right,
Obviously, the guy that the Altezas family, right? Am I saying that right? Altezas, they're connected to the original Partagas, the Cifuentes family, right? That sold right, the General, right? They used to own Partagas, correct, right?
right.
Um, the point is this. So, I mean, overall, it's new and old at the same time, but there's a lot of unknown, but also a lot of guarantees. Like the people that used to own and make Partagas in Cuba back in the heyday when they were the best cigars in the world. Pre Castro. Um, so I was expecting a lot with this cigar. I'm going to tell you right now, I have nothing bad to say about it, and my mind is fucking blown away. Right off the bat, the first puff, this is a phenomenal company. I can tell right off the bat. It's like if you went to a restaurant, the chef's been making pizza for 20 years, and you have a slice. You're like, this motherfucker knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? No, like everything is like there's nothing left to chance. This fucking cigar is fucking phenomenal.
It's
That's a
AP
box worthy.
certified.
That's a box worthy cigar off the first puff. The only thing I'm not crazy about the band as far as maybe the design, and maybe they'll fix that over time. But that's the only thing I can say as far as the cigar.
Remember, I was telling you the good shit is coming pretty soon. Even better stuff is gonna come.
Well, right now they only have one cigar out. Can I get a blend check on this? Can I get a blend check on this? This literally feels like I'm smoking a Cuban cigar. It feels like an old school Cuban cigar, but a good one. Like, and I don't mean like in a rough, like just cedar and maybe some earth and sourdough and a little black pepper and floral notes. This fucking feels phenomenal. Like this, you haven't smoked this cigar?
I have not.
Oh, Psycho, buy a box. Buy a
Yeah,
fucking
AP
box.
was talking about it.
No. Buy a fucking box.
Yeah,
That's a fast box worthy recommendation of the first puff.
they have three different sizes. Hazelnut. Let's see. Which one are you smoking? The Toro?
Yeah, the fat boy.
52.
Oh
Six
my
five
god.
52. Nice, huh?
Oh my god, the flavor. Such
$186.
such great fucking flavor on this cigar. Phenomenal. Long finish. It's a medium plus off the bat. Darkness is 60%, maybe 65%. Not extremely dark cigar. Um, but the
That's made in Miami, apparently.
huh?
That's rolled in Miami and uses the binder. The secret is the blend. So Nicaraguan, Ecuador, seeded in Nicaragua, Silky Habano Claro wrapper, Viso Dolce and Viso AJ fillers, I guess.
Bro, bro.
Made in Miami.
Everything
Well,
about this cigar is the cigar is a fucking winner.
well, yeah,
Everything
that's what AP was saying.
everything about this cigar is a fucking winner. And it tastes like a better cigar, meaning like if this was a $25, $30 cigar, I'd be like, well, I would smoke that again. Not that I can afford that every day, but because I'm just a peasant in a Corolla. But my point is this: I can highly recommend if you're looking for a higher mid-tier cigar, price point wise, that feels like feels like a luxury cigar, and on more, it feels more like an old school Cuban blend, but a really good one. Um, that is fucking phenomenal.
186 for box of 10 Toro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the construction. Oh, it's just getting better at every puff. Oh my god, fucking phenomenal.
Forget
This
the
reminds
opus,
me of like
huh?
the first time I had Aladino for the first time as a brand. I was like, my god, this is a great brand. Never even heard of this, and I really got connected with Aladino. Well, I'm really connected with this brand right now. I'm telling you right now, as of right now, this Altezas Reales off the just the first quarter of an inch. I am completely impressed with the quality of this. I'm impressed with the blend, impressed with the tobacco and the aging and the construction. Everything, the lips, the feel, the mouth, everything. And it's not even a super strong cigar; it's medium plus. But everything it's doing is pungent and long finish and savory. And I'm fucking happy right now, man. Like I'm really fucking happy. Like this is impressive. Like this is impressive. Like
So here's a question: as a new brand, do you think they will go up in a quality or down? Maybe they made their best cigar to bring people in.
I don't know that yet. They only have one blend out right now. Um, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, even if they make something better, this would still be awesome. So I mean, maybe and if they make something different or not as good as this, it might still be good because this right now here is box worthy. It's a godlike cigar. It's a god. This is easily a 4.8, almost 4.85. It's just fucking phenomenal. Like I'm really impressed with this. The only thing I can say is I'm not crazy about the brand. That's such a high rating for me to give out off a first cigar with brand. This brand. If they obviously they know what they're doing, if they're going to be around, they're going to go places. Kind of like when I had my first Atabay, you're like, whoa, shit, this is top tier shit. That's gonna and look, Atabay's been around for a while and they're crushing. They're only getting bigger. And more respect. Um, so I wish this company all the best. What they're doing in the future. We'll see if they make a Maduro. We'll see if they do this or that or Mexican San Andreas. But the bottom line is, I don't think they're going to rush it. This cigar, it's, you could tell they took the time with the aging and fermentation, and then the post roll in the aging rooms. Um, that this is so we're gonna count this as 2024. Within the 2024 year, this is the best new cigar I've had in 2024 as far as a new cigar. That's the best new cigar of 2024. And I'm going to say right now that might be hard to beat. Um,
that's
that's a that's a box worthy. It's a godlike. It's a 4.85, and it's a cigar is not fucking around. If you want an amazing old school Cuban cigar kind of a vibe, but with a little bit of modernness to it, it's fucking phenomenal. It's fucking phenomenal. I feel like I'm back in Cuba in the 1955 or something like that on the beach smoking cigars. Fucking, or maybe in New York where you could buy Cuban cigars back in the day when they were legal and when they were not under communist regime and they had quality control and it was a private business, and where they could, make their best shit, without, all this, how do you say, control from a communist government, that doesn't give a shit about quality. This is fucking phenomenal. You like Cuban
well,
dude? This fucking cigar, hands down, is the best cigar I've had of 2024 as far as new release, and it's fucking phenomenal.
People keep saying that, and then DL I think bought some. Jeremy bought some. Uh, let's see
And
how
more
it
than
goes,
just
man.
the flavor, when I'm holding the smoke on this, the cigars give me a vibe that I don't normally get. It's giving me such a vibe that like I already love this cigar. It's like I've already had this cigar. I want to keep on having this cigar. I've been here before somehow. Somehow my past life when I was a gangster and I flew down to fucking Cuba and I'm fucking rolling dice and I got a 1911 45 on me and a fucking hat and maybe just right before I got whacked and shot in the back of the head, I was smoking this cigar.
There
I
we
had
go, no
plans that night
dancing
to
in
go
the
out and see
Riviera.
yeah, exactly. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? No, some rat bastard, some rat bastard popped me in the back of the head with the
Uh,
32. I came back in my next life and I fucked his wife. All right, you know what I'm saying? No, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm coming back. I'll be back. Imagine that. Because imagine I want to make a new movie, a mafia movie, but with reincarnation. And like he's like, you got any last words, cocksucker? Before they whack the guy, he goes,
well, we kind of started the movie already, so we
okay,
just
well,
need
here
the
it is.
continuation.
It's a mafia reincarnation movie. So they're about to whack the guy. They're like, all right, Vito, any last words, cocksucker? He's like, well, just so you know, you're 38 years old. By the time I come back in 18 years, you're going to be almost 60 years old. And I'm going to be 18. And your wife is young now. And she's going to be 45. And I'm going to be banging her sweet ass. And he's like, holy shit, don't kill him. Don't kill him. He's going to come back and fuck my wife. In 18 years when I come back. Imagine
Well,
that, like you know what I'm saying though. Yo, dude, mafia reincarnation. Forget about the Godfather. You know what I'm saying though? The Buddhist father. You know what I'm saying though? It'd be a Buddhist mafia movie. You know what I'm saying? Very much. I don't have the vig this week. The Giants lost. We only 5,000. Shut the fuck up,
uh,
dude. This thing. I'm in a fucking great mood. I'm in a fucking great mood. I'm in a fucking Corolla, and I got the title. I paid it off, cocksuckers. Okay, fucking peasant is what it is. Fucking strap. Got the
Altezas,
stain.
baby.
Got the stainless
Altezas plus Richy equals happy Richy.
stainless 2 inch 357, 158, 158 semi wad cutters, full power loads, baby, full power loads. Can't
Plus key.
rubber grip, rubber grip. Can't stress it enough, baby. It is what it
This
is.
cigar is burning wonky. Wonky.
Well, this cigar just helped made me create an entire new movie, mafia reincarnation movie, dude. You know that shit. So imagine, like, you know, in mafia movies, like when they wax someone, the son, when he grows up, he's gonna kill him. No, forget about the son. The same guy's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying, though?
All right. Uh-huh.
He's like, remember me? He's like, no. He's, oh, I'm sorry, sorry. Hold on. No, no, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. You're like, oh, Vito,
So
18
you're
years
you're
ago.
you're coming back as like 18-year-old Richie, or time goes on while you're dead.
Time goes on, but you just pick back up.
You
It's
just
like
stay the
dodgeball.
same age.
Listen, hey, shut the fuck up. Can I have my show back? It's like dodgeball. You got hit, you're out of the game, but when somebody else catches the ball, they can say, hey, you're back in. So you get to come back in. You know what I'm saying, though? At a certain point, you come back in.
So you want to come back in.
Yeah, and then you're like, listen, cocksucker, when I come back, I'm going to have a new body, new credit score, and by then, new technology. There'll be better guns, better ammo. Like, go ahead. I'll be back in 20 years. You know what I'm saying, though? Kill me. So man, at that point, no one's afraid to get killed because it's better off than going to prison for 20 years and getting old. You'd rather get whacked and come back and get a new body. Just fucking recycle.
Oh, yeah. I wish that was like in a real life. You just keep recycling.
He's
Hey,
like, hold on, hold on.
I'm 30. Somebody fucking killed me already. Huh? I gotta recycle. Gotta get back in another 20 years. I was 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. PT, take care, man.
Oh, PG's going to bed. Get the fuck out of here. What are you going to bed for? What are you clapping cheeks?
He's gonna clap. Yeah,
I clap cheeks today. Nobody cares.
clap, clap.
Clap, clap. Here's what it is.
Congratulations, Richie.
On what? Clapping cheeks?
Hmm.
Yeah. Here's what it is. You know.
Boy, this cigar is nice,
What are you smoking
very
again?
strong. Huh?
What are you smoking again? You're smoking a fucking Spectre, the 21. How does it compare to the 22?
I like the 22 better.
And
I
for the
think it's
record, it is the 22. The 22 was released in 23, but it is the 22 made. Um,
right.
so what? Okay, but what is the qualities of that? What do you like about that cigar?
About this one or the other one?
About that one?
Well, first of all, it's like silky smooth. Yeah, I mean, it's sweet. Yeah,
It's burning great. There's a lot of smoke output. I know you had in the beginning. It looks like you missed a spot or what? It was a little wet.
I didn't
No, you
miss a
didn't miss.
spot, but it's correcting itself.
Yeah, let it correct. It looks like the cigar might have been a little wet, and you're probably gonna have it on the same side. That's probably the side it was resting on, and that's where the moisture is gonna build up. You know, hey, just leave it, just fuck it, or torch it. Be careful. Just fuck. What are you gonna do?
That looks like a wrapper that hasn't touched the filler all the way.
Yeah,
You know sometimes how it works, but it's not wet. I mean, it was in my dry bags.
yeah.
It's a beautiful cigar. It's like full flavor, complexity, red royal burns. Um, it's hard to describe the flavor, but it's just the smoke. It's
No, I know. I mean, you're not used to breaking it down like the way I do, but overall, mild, medium, medium full, full strength. Is it more medium plus, medium full?
medium full. Yeah, it's. I mean, the flavor. The flavor. The strength, nicotine wise, I can't tell that one, but
Yeah, because you smoke cigarette. But as far as
yeah,
the complexities, it's got nice flavor and everything.
it got everything going for it.
It's better than
Beautiful
Rocky Patel.
flavors.
Better than Rocky Patel.
Well, which one? The decade?
Which one? Come on, bro. If that doesn't beat every Rocky Patel, throw it out the window. Um, Here's the thing about this, bro. I am so impressed. A nice, really nice, classy sourdough, lip puckering. I get Cuban-esque kind of cigars or real Cuban cigars. Just a little bit of earth, really, really nice wood note or like a rich, rich cedar. Just a little bit of black pepper, a vanilla creaminess and a nuttiness that's almond. Um, so with nuttiness and almond, it's really classy at the same time. Feels like a higher end old school Cuban cigar that I never had, but I did have in a past life. The finish is long and almost heavy, so the flavor is really sticking around. Um, um, and the cigar feels like it has some balls to it, but not really. But it's not, it's like an impressive medium strength, medium plus cigar, if that makes any sense. Whatever it's doing, it's just everything is doing it well. So you know what I'm saying though, and I'm in the first inch. I am so happy with the cigar and the flavor. This could be great for midday. You know what I'm saying though. But if you're looking for an ass kicking cigar, no. But just the overall, the way the whole thing's put together and the quality on it, I it's a perfect cigar. I can't say anything bad about it. As far as the band, that's just personal preference. I
Oh,
feel like
right
the
there.
A&R, if it had more of like a solid look to it, but that's just my preference. So I can't bust the cigar's balls on that. It's phenomenal.
Go.
And there is a rich saltiness too on the back end. So um, every puff, I'm just you have a cigar where every puff you're just excited, or every puff you're just like, wow, God, I love this shit. Um,
I'm getting that with the cigar right here.
Oh, you should. That cigar, right? You're talking about that's when they made that cigar. That's the top. That's the top tier as you can get from a multi-billion-dollar fucking corporation that has access to the best tobacco in the world. So I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking unique. You know what I'm saying? Though, uh, I don't know why you're getting that little spot that's not burning there. I wonder if no. I mean, is it still? Is it catch up yet or no? The burn?
Yeah, it's fixing itself.
Oh, so yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on you.
Yeah, yeah, me too. But bro, look at this shit, man. So Cohiba 2018. Have you heard of that one? There's
Which one?
four in total has been made.
Yeah, that's the one I had. I called it 2019.
Okay, you
Because
so
I think
you had the red one. Oh shit.
that was the biggest one. I had that
You had
twice.
the red one. And
That was the best
then
one.
and then look at the other one, the one next to the red. So the one I'm smoking is the third one from this side. Third one,
Correct.
and then the latest one is the fourth one. But there is one
Oh,
in the middle right there.
so I didn't. I thought there was only three. There was four. We were wrong. There was four, man.
Yeah, there's four.
Yeah, the second one I never got a chance to smoke it, and it's almost like that year for some reason it didn't even happen. So but I know that one I heard was stronger. They made that one. The second one I heard was connected to the first one, but with younger tobacco. Like they had some of the similar blend in the filler I heard, but they purposely made it a darker, stronger
Okay,
wrapper.
so that's the one you smoked is the Cohiba. That's 2018 Spectre, the big
Right,
one.
but I had that in 2019, but it came out the end of the year, I think. Yeah,
That's the 2018
yeah.
7 1/4 by 54.
I told you it was big. It's a big Churchill.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it looks big. Yeah, I mean this is a big cigar, and it looks bigger than this. So there was the 2019 180 boxes, which was 6 by 49.
Yeah.
So that one I never knew about that one.
No, and that one had a cool box. Um,
The round was it was kind of round box, I think.
the original one was a round box. That was the best box, I think. That was just cool. Um, but the second one didn't. I'm not saying they all sold, obviously, but the second one didn't. Nobody talked about that one in my lounge. The first one really caused a splash. The first one really got it. Just everyone loved that blend. The first one, I'm telling you, man, was the best one. That blend on the first one, I wish you could have tried it back then. Now,
Oh
by
yeah.
now, 5 years later, it probably is a lot weaker. I don't know if it's going to be as good. Obviously, you can't get it, but
This one is the 2019 box.
yeah, it looked like an Xbox,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it wasn't battery powered. Yeah, Marco, this cigar is fucking phenomenal. It's on the more expensive side. I mean, it's not gouged or astronomical. It's under
Boy, it's
20.
16 something at the Neptune.
Yeah, 16 going Neptune, 16 $17. But you want to treat yourself by a box, or try buy a couple singles. Fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Now let's talk more about those cohibas. So what was the difference in the blends? In the one and two.
Uh, let's see. So the one, uh, shit. Let's see. Let's see. This one we gotta go one by one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cause okay, so the 2019. You want the 2019 or
Yeah,
2018?
that was the best one.
2018.
Yeah.
Okay, 2019. Here, I have it open. Wrapper, Nicaragua and Jalapa. Binder, Connecticut broadleaf. Filler, Nicaragua and Jalapa. Brazilian Matafina. That's 2019.
That was the strong one. What was the first one?
The 2018 was the first one.
Yeah.
Let you smoke.
Yeah. What was the 18?
Let me see if this half will. They don't even specify the.
No, there was and there was only two rollers for that cigar. Only two people rolled that cigar.
Uh,
You can't find it.
well, half there is not much information, but
No, there was a review on that cigar, but what was the blend?
yeah, how much, John? Okay, so here it is. The filler includes palm tree. Method of aging tobacco by using the leaves of royal palm trees since 1995. In addition, the filler includes number of leaves grown
1995. It had 20. What was it? 20 at that point? What 20? What
harvested 23 years.
on the Dominican Puerto Cubano? Right. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Uh, Filler Esteli, Nicaragua from 2011, 2014 that were also aged, and the sherry barrels, as well as three different leaves from Honduras, Hamisham Valley, and so the filler is Esteli, Nicaraguan, and Honduras, pretty much.
And the
Piloto
Dominican.
Cubano,
Yeah. 22-year-old and 23-year-old Dominican dudes. That cigar. That was the best one because that was
Ecuadorian Sumacha wrapper.
dude. It was so fucking good, that cigar. So fucking good. When I say that cigar was so good, that was one of the greatest cigar experiences of my life. You know, I also just met my woman that day, and we clapped cheeks, and we were in a hot tub, and I was smoking that cigar afterwards.
Wow, what
So
a day!
it was a good day, but the cigar was really good. It was if the cigar would have sucked, it would have that would have whatever. Yeah, it
Did
was
you
good.
have a black caviar? It's falling behind again. This this part here is like not touching the filler properly.
I don't know. Okay, it might be the way you're smoking it too. Rotate it when you're smoking it. Maybe you pull it. You know. Oh,
Yeah,
there it goes.
there it goes.
Yeah,
Good thing you didn't got me.
yeah, yeah. It's what it is.
Well, I'm
Y-
not gonna correct it. I'm just gonna move
That
on
is
with it.
BBW. Baby. Um,
BBW.
let me tell you something. That
So yeah,
first
the 2018 was the round box.
dude was fucking phenomenal. You know, it's funny. I have that box,
Empty.
of course. Uh, the mayor gave me one of the boxes as a gift, but when I moved to Colorado, the box sucked. You know how big that box is, and it's
Yeah, well,
heavy.
no fucking wonder. The 180 boxes it was sold out at 2018 IPCPR. It didn't even hit the market.
Yeah, no, no.
That's what it
I
says here. 180 boxes and
yeah,
sold out at 2018 IPCPR
yeah. But the shop I
when,
went to,
when it was introduced. I guess the shop owners go there too. you know.
Well, the shop owner owns like 5 shops, and they're like the busiest shops in New York. So like he's got money. So long story short, the mayor bought both of them, and he gave me one of the boxes, the empty box. I mean, let me see. He gave me the cigar twice. That was very generous. And but I would do a lot of favors for the mayor too. Like he didn't drive because of the medication he was on because he was in an accident, a bad accident. And long story short, so we'd hang out in the lounges, and then he wanted to do some errands or whatever, and I drive him home, or he wants to go pick something up. So I would, be like a bodyguard chauffeur. He would go to the city and buy $10,000 in Fuentes and Padrones, and so he wanted me to drive around. He couldn't drive; he couldn't see that well because of medication. But he had a lot of money
Were you
from
driving his car or your car?
my car, the Corolla. But
You
yeah, I
should have
mean,
told. You should have told him to buy a caddy.
no, he had a car. He had a. I don't want to say the name of his car. It's his business. He had a nice car, but he couldn't drive it because the medication he's on, and he had a lot of money from a lawsuit. He goes, if I get into an accident, I'm gonna lose all my fucking money. Because if you're on
Right.
all these medication because of the
No, what I'm
accident,
saying is you could have drove his car.
that's his fucking business. You know what I'm saying? No, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Though. So so whatever. He would whatever. We had a good thing. He was a good friend, but you know, I would do favors for him wherever he wanted to go, give him a ride, drive him around. He would always throw me cigars and some cash, whatever. So it was a good friendship. We were friends to begin with, but then we had a little business. It was fun. You know, and when I would take him to the city or wherever he wanted to go, he'd say, "Whatever I smoke, you smoke. I got you." So we go places, and if he was smoking whatever the fuck, uh, brand new Partagas, the Lusitanias, not brand new, we smoking that. We smoked the what's the fucking Saka unicorn?
Uh
We
huh.
smoked that. I mean, uh, Royal Release,
Unico.
Royal Release. He gave it to me twice, and I would never ask, just he say, "Hey man, you can drive me home tonight." I say, "No problem." And he come by and he just give me a Royal Release, and I'm like, "That's Uber's cheaper than a Royal Release, but whatever."
Yeah, but the friendship is more important
I,
than
I know that, but I
Uber.
mean, yeah, well, obviously, yeah, we're friends, but I'm just, I never. It was just, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. In life, there's very few people you could trust, uh, and so we both were comfortable around each other, So it was what it was. But I always asked him. I said, "Would you give up your money if you could get your old body back?" Meaning, because he fell at work, on a construction site, and he got fucked up. Like he had rods in his back and rods in his arms, because he landed in an elevator shaft. But the ladder he was on, the person who had the ladder, it was damaged, and they should have threw it out. So it was the shot. Obviously he got a
Oh,
loan from the company and the job site, because they didn't have an OSHA approved ladder on a union job site. So he got a good amount of money. He said, "Yeah, I'd rather have my body back than the $8 million." You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? No, so money's not everything. $8 million, but if your body's fucked up, so don't get me wrong, he got some nice. The rest of his life he can relax, but he's
But
fucked
yeah,
up.
I mean, dude, I mean, I don't know. $8 million if it works.
No,
But
no, he
he
said he
wasn't.
have his body
He,
back.
he, he, he was not a handicap or anything, huh?
Not handicapped, but dude, you never know how someone sleeps or lives. Like, I'm saying? Like, he was in a lot of pain. Like, I'm saying, though? So he's smoking the best cigars every day, hanging out cigar lounges every day for 4 to 6 hours, just hanging out smoking Royal Release and Opus all day. I mean, all day. That's all he did. Because that's all and he lived, he bought his parents' house and just lived in his old bedroom. He didn't want to buy, so he owned his parents' house. He paid off their mortgage, and he just lived back with it because they were older. And he was kind of, you know, uh, wanted to be with them before they passed. And so it's like he moved back to his parents' house a millionaire. It was because that's the opposite. But he had at the time he had like $60,000 of Opus X in his house. I mean, he had so much Opus X, it was like stupid, you know. And I'm like, why don't you sell them? Well, what are you gonna do with it? He's like, I can't smoke them. I don't have enough time. He only had 60,000 Opus. How could you smoke all that? Like, fuck,
That's
what
not an
did it say? You
open
have
sex.
300 boxes of Opus X. What the fuck?
and
The
he
fuck?
wouldn't even sell them, huh?
No,
You
no.
can't. Sometimes it's hard, bro. It's tough to get rid of should you? I mean, not that you're getting connected, but if you don't need the money, well, sell it then.
Yeah.
At least if you can smoke it, you can look at them.
Let me tell you something. And this was years ago when I knew him, and then and obviously he had money like that for a while. He's sitting on a gold mine. Imagine selling 2017, 2016 sealed Opus X boxes. Like those were probably worth money, right? Like, do you think older Opus X boxes sealed are worth money?
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm talking about like Purple Rain, everything, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Though the
Look,
single.
I mean, if you bought it for MSRP, it's already. I mean, you can take it out of the store and sell it with
Well, yeah,
with
they were
profit.
cheaper back then. They were cheaper 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Though.
Right.
Oh,
So, I
yeah.
mean, at least double the price
Oh, I'd say more.
now.
And with the inflation, what they cost back then and now, I mean,
Yeah.
back then, 6, 7 years ago, Opus X, was $18. In New York, I mean, it was wow, $18 cigar. I mean, now forget it. 30, $35. Regular. So, um, but yeah, I bet that investment if he wanted to flip those, cigars, um, yeah, I don't
But
think he will. You know, it is what it is. But what's gonna happen? He's gonna live hopefully a long life, and then when he dies, somebody will come and they'll sell in a garage sale. Oh, I got these cigars in the basement.
hey, make sure you follow up with him, dude,
Yeah.
for the garage sale dates.
He said, "Rest in peace, motherfuckers."
Ah, shit,
Uh,
bro. Now it's my
yeah,
time.
imagine that fucking 300 boxes of open section. Like, how much is this shit worth? I'll give you $1,000.
Ah, yeah, they're dead leaves. Who cares?
Yeah, at that point, they're 20-year aged. You know what I'm saying, though? 2040. Oh my God.
Imagine that. How would it? But how would I mean, Opus change throughout those 20 years? I wonder.
Well, I don't think you could have the same exact, you can have the same blend per se, right? But every year in crop, there are limitations because you
No, no.
have,
What I'm saying is the same cigars that kept for 20 years aged. How
well,
would
no,
they?
aging is a whole nother factor. But let's say, forget about even aging. Let's say year to year, like say 2017 and 16. And if you were in 2018, so the only difference of a year, right? Not a major amount. But from crop to crop, and depending on what kind of season they had, you might have a little bit of variations because if they had a very sunny season or a very rainy season when the crops,
Right.
so companies have to tweak a blend. You know what I'm saying? No, if there's a lot of sun that season and the tobacco's smaller but much stronger, they might have to use some lower primings because they don't want to make the cigar too strong from the normal blend. At the same time, the opposite, if they had a lot of rain, the leaves are much bigger, but they're weaker. Maybe they have to put in some more higher priming that year from that blend. So, um, just like wine, I mean, it's
Right.
impossible,
Just like blended scotch.
yeah,
But
it's impossible to have exact thing like you had last year. It could be close though. It could be really close.
I
But
know this for sure though. The rain is not good for tobacco because it washes off the oils from the leaves.
this cigar is fucking phenomenal. I'm loving this fucking cigar.
Do you get any changes, or it's
No, staying
the
the
same
same.
flavor?
Getting a little stronger, a little stronger. It's more of a solid medium plus right now. But you see the mood it put me in, man. It just feels like the cigar is a winner. The cigar is a winner. Like when you smoke the cigar, you feel like a fucking winner. Like you know what I'm saying though. Like you feel like you remember you watched the old basketball and Michael Jordan when he won the fucking championship and he fucking lights up a Cuban cigar. You feel like a fuck like, yeah, Scotty, what's up, Pippen? Yeah, we won, motherfucker. Yeah. And then after that, they probably went and banged a bunch of hookers and did cocaine. But like, what do you think Michael Jordan did after he won his ring? Like, you think he went home and went IHOP? You know what I'm saying?
I have.
Dude, he had 10 broads lined up from the night before waiting. You know what I'm saying, though? Come on.
uh, I bet he did. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't he, man? Who
yeah.
wouldn't?
Come on. Come on. Sky's the limit, baby.
Ecuador. Okay, so what do you compare the cigar with? Like, is there any cigar that reminds you of taste like or brand LFD Plasencia?
No. Cigar overall, the whole thing is pretty unique. It's not just the flavor, it's a vibe. The energy off the cigar is fucking phenomenal. Um, it's so clean too. The flavor's long, but the cigar is so clean. Like it's like like it feels like it's on purpose. Meaning this wasn't just thrown together like some bullshit brand. Like they got some tobacco from somebody and somebody else rolled it for them and they're like, I'll see what happens. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but
Uh,
bro, having rolled in Miami, it's expensive.
yeah. Well, you had the great Cohiba,
In,
the Miami, and the new part of
well,
this
I
roll.
mean, yeah, the Cohiba is a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, that's
No,
General Cigar.
that was rolled in Miami. The new one,
Yeah,
the M was rolled in Miami.
I know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, General Cigar is like a huge company. They can afford it. And
Yeah,
plus, their cigars are for 30
I,
bucks, not 16.
I don't know. I got to look into his background, but if it is the Cifuentes family and that sold their, the part, their whatever their father or grandfather sold the Partagas name to General, and I think Bolivar too. I think I don't know. Um, I'm sure they're pretty well off, and I'm sure they kind of came from
But I'm
cigar.
sure they're not making shitload of profit, like profit margin on a cigar.
But here's the thing: I don't think they need to. I think it seemed I seen the interview with this guy. He seems like he came from money. So this seems like a passion project, and they wanted to relive what their family used to do. You know what I'm saying, though? Yeah,
More like a project. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I thought.
like what old Partagas, Cuban Partagas was when their family was making it. Because the blend on this is is phenomenal.
I mean, that's expensive
Like this is
tobacco.
better than a Cuban Partagas D.
But do they ferment and age their own tobacco or?
I know nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. You know.
Let's see. Because online it doesn't say. Uh,
I bet it's AJ Fernandez.
Provide full flavor experience with medium body and refined taste. It appears board underneath.
Taco, look, you're contagious. Look what happened to my cigar in the back. Look at that. The same thing.
Uh
You,
oh.
it's like 2 inches in. It's just like a little piece. How the fuck did that happen? You're contaging my cigar. Don't
Hey, I don't think this one is rolled in Miami.
let me tell you something. This cigar's burning so fucking slow. It's phenomenal, man. This is a phenomenal cigar. The
But
cigar's a
on a touch, the cigar was the cigar soft or like solid?
no. It was perfect. It was perfect. The construction's solid on this thing. The only thing I could say is the band. I think they could redo that. If in the future they probably will.
Well, they kept it cheap. I mean, just on point, I guess.
Listen, when you're a new company, whatever it is, bands are a big investment. You know what I'm saying, though? You know,
Yeah,
they're made in Switzerland, and also, if they're not made in Switzerland, it's because I'm sure you think it's probably backlog. They're probably busy in Switzerland making these bands. Like, you can't just go, oh, I need, can I get 10,000 bands? Meanwhile, they're making bands for General and Altezas and Rocky,
yeah.
AJ Fernandez. Oh, we got 50 million bands we got to make today. Oh, yeah, we're going to make.
Plus
So,
for Cubans.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
But
they make big bands for Cuba too, right?
yep. Let's see this one. There is no like solid description of Cuba during Partagas cigar factory in Cuba. It's the same story.
Oh,
The Bronze Cigar Factory, yeah. El Titan de Bronze, which is
that's
in Miami.
as the Miami, the Cohiba. And so you know what though, there might be a connection to General Cigars on this because once again, their family are connected to General because they sold the Partagas in the Boulevard to General in the Cifuentes family. So because Altezas Realis is something about the king. That's not the name of the family, Altezas. The name is the Cifuentes. You know what I'm saying though? So,
But yeah,
uh,
there is no description. Uh, so also from El Titan, the bronze family, you have La Polina family, Warped, Padilla, La Polina, Herrera Esteli, Warped, Warped HVC. So these are all made in the same factory, I guess, huh?
I don't know about them. All I can tell you is the cigar is fucking phenomenal. Oh wow. Oh, on top of all that, now I'm getting a really nice orange citrus note. This cigar is fucking phenomenal, bro. It's fucking phenomenal. Box worthy. Buy a fucking box. Um, and it's the Toro, the biggest one. I can't imagine this in Corona in the smaller 48 gauge. Oh, that'd be fucking phenomenal in the skinnier gauge, you know?
Cuban Soul. Limited edition, first batch, only 1,000 boxes. So it is a limited cigar. It's 1,000 boxes of what?
That's it.
Altogether?
Really?
That's what it says. Now it says 1,000 boxes. I don't know if each size or just period 1,000 boxes.
Probably each size. Probably each size. Um, the question is, what's next? Because obviously they're gonna sell out in a few months. These are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about who tobacco, who aged or fermented or whatever, where the tobacco came.
That might be by design though, because I'm not saying General worked
Yeah,
with or they work with General, but if they did, they don't want to talk about they work with a big company. You know, they want to see more boutique, and and that's fine. But you know, I don't know.
well, as far as the cigars are good and they're affordable, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's an
So
upper mid
that's a mid tier cigar, right?
it's an upper mid tier cigar, 16,
Oh,
18.
for yeah,
5 years ago, that was a luxury cigar. 5 years ago, Padron 26 cost $15. So Padron 26 is now $20. You know what I'm saying? So, mid tier. I used to say mid tier was $8 to $12. So we're $12 upper mid tier. Now that's changed. Like mid tier's price point. I mean, you can still get, but as far as the scale, because money went down, the money's not worth as much. So like mid tier, you can go up to 16, $15 easy. So it's an upper mid tier cigar. You know as far as price point.
yeah. It's see, this part. It's again.
See, I guarantee that's the part that was just a little wet on the back. You know what I'm saying though? There's just a little moisture in the. That's in the same line, right? That's in the same spot, right?
That's the same spot.
Yeah.
Follows
So
down.
yeah. So take a picture when you dry boxing a cigar. Let's say the bottom line is the cigar's got to
No,
lay down.
they're rolling around, man. Every time I pick up a cigar, they roll around, and then.
Ah, bullshit.
But usually, I put it like face up, so that's the bottom. That's probably it.
And what does water do? Go to the lowest point. There you go.
Right.
Richie doesn't lie.
Yeah. Richie knows.
So what you need to do is when you're dry boxing, go to 7-Eleven and get the hot dog machine and let it spin.
Oh, the
It
hot
spins.
dog machine, right?
It spins the hot dog. You need to spin the cigar, just rotate it. Like
Rotate the cigar.
taco, you go to KFC, you get the rotisserie. It's
Right.
Boston Market, motherfucker.
We have a Zango chicken here, bro.
Tapo Chico, man. Work hard, play hard. Who's this guy? What are we smoking? We're smoking cigars. We're, we're
Cigar.
smoking.
Yeah. Peasant cigars. New
Yeah,
World. New
we're
World
smoking
cigar.
taco. In the words of Joe Biden's son, we're smoking Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Remember he
Well,
said that he was talking about his how much crack he smoked, and he's like, yeah,
okay.
I smoked a lot of Parmesan.
Oh, so so that's what it calls, huh?
He called it Parmesan. He's like, I'm not proud of it. He's like, I smoked a lot of Parmesan.
Parmesan. What a comparison, dude.
you, you want you want some Parmesan on your pizza, motherfucker?
They both kind of smell nasty to me, so. And
Yeah,
that
I don't
Parmesan.
smoke Parmesan, and definitely don't smoke drugs. Narcotics are illegal. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. and don't commit felonies. No cigars in prison. I can't stress enough. Wow, we're getting a lot of interesting people here tonight. So
Yeah, yeah.
fire. Hola, hola, hola,
Hola,
hola,
hola, hola, hola.
hola,
Española.
hola, 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 hola.
He was, oh man, who are these people? Look at this. Still about women's rights. Dude,
Yeah,
we just smoke cigars here.
women's rights. Yeah, we're all equal. Women have the same rights as a man. So if there's a war, they can get drafted and they can go fight Russia or fight whoever, North Korea. Everyone's equal. Everyone's the same. No one's special. Uh, if people get divorced, uh, the man needs to pay the woman child support, and then the woman needs to pay the man child support, and then they both have to pay. And then,
Oh, Mikey. Hey, Mikey. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, bro.
listen,
Mikey is AP's friend.
yeah, who he said they don't get. I don't know what's going on. What do you want from me? What the fuck you want from Richie?
Okay.
Is it? Is
Uh,
this Gio? Is this Gio?
who the fuck knows, man? Yeah, Geo can appear in any form. And then Shakura, they're free fire.
Yeah,
Holy shit, one of them.
yeah. Hold on. Where's Chewy, man? Chewy's not reliable.
The
Yeah,
manager is missing.
yeah.
Coffee. There you go.
Hold on,
Uh,
Mike.
he
Mikey,
knows.
Mikey, we're gonna give you a present, Mikey. Now this is AP's friend. Is this AP's friend, Mikey?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you recommend this guy? He's a good guy.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's yeah.
All right, I gave him a wrench.
Certified.
All
AP
right,
certified.
Mikey. Sacco vouches for you. You got a wrench, Mikey.
Uh,
Don't fuck it up. The wrench could be taken away. Now,
welcome
call
to the
upon you.
range gang, Mikey.
One day I'm gonna call upon you for a favor, and that day may never come, but it's gonna come.
There is usually more people here, but some is just unreliable.
I don't know what happened to Chewy. I don't know what happened to Jeremy. I don't know what happened to Dream Life. Is what it is. She said, hello, hola, yo me no ya no Christian. You said, yeah, okay, you're not a Christian. Okay, all right. So you can go to the dome. Hold on, let me see. You could you could go to the dome forever and go read the Bible. Okay. Um, he says straight up, bloke on the right looks like a mob boss, and the bloke on the right looks like he carries out hits for him. Okay, sure, it is what it is. I don't know
Yeah.
which way. I,
Which one is the right?
I,
Where you? In which perspective you're looking, talking?
yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's a compliment. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're the mob boss and I'm the hitman. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. You think it's a fucking game?
Do you think this is a fucking game?
You think it's a
No
fucking.
more. Hey, watch out for Richie.
Yeah. It is. You think it's a game? Yeah, we're just regular guys. We're just regular guys. It is
Smoking
what
cigars here.
smoking cigars.
That's that.
Nobody's strapped, you know? Nobody's strapped, you know? I don't believe in guns. Guns are evil.
Hey, yeah, people are even worse.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, gun never bothered me. So yeah, the cigar is fucking phenomenal. So, the salami gang, I don't know. Salami gang sounds a little 451. I don't know.
uh, uh,
Yeah,
I'm wondering if he knows the salami gang or he's just Geo.
I don't know.
The Russian sounding one.
Yeah,
Hey, baby, I'm Armenian.
all the same, Socko. It's all the same.
Navwa, where are you from? Take care. All right. Bye.
Gio's got to change his name. He's like he just keeps changing people. You know what I'm saying though? He says, "I'll come on one of these days." AP recommended that stick. I should have bought a box. Yeah, Yeah,
Oh well, yeah. Now it's Richie certified.
it's Richie certified, box worthy, and it's a godlike cigar. That's top tier, baby. It's worth more than the price. It's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a lot of other cigars. It doesn't feel like a Fuente. Doesn't feel like an Atabey. It definitely doesn't feel like a Davidoff. Um, it feels like an old school Cuban cigar, but with really good quality and perfect construction, and probably more complexity. It's fucking phenomenal. It's fucking phenomenal. Um, I
So
got no,
they really took their time on that.
this blend
How
is.
do you remember if AP told us how he came across it?
I don't know. I don't know, but all I can tell you is if this is what old school Partagas was, I wish I was alive back in the late '50s. If they kept the because you could tobacco's one thing, but the blend, all there's so much intricate things you could do with blending and you know which tier and and to make a cigar and this blend is fucking. It's like they kept on saying the secret is the blend because they can tell you where the tobacco came from. That doesn't mean nothing as far as what kind of seed, what kind of aging, how much of this, how much of that, and what they did to it, how much Viso, how much Lajero. Um, the blend is fucking phenomenal.
Play Hard says what brand is it? It's on the title, I think.
Yeah, the boss has spoken. It's in the fucking title. You know what I'm saying? Though, can you read? Can you read?
Yeah, Mikey, they all look good, bro. I was checking them out online. I mean, and the cool thing is they come in like 10 count boxes, so you don't have to commit like
Yeah,
20 cigars. You
or
know,
even five or whatever. It's fucking phenomenal.
it's a nice box with like a lot of room on the side. I don't know
I
why
go.
the fuck they do
I'm
that.
an hour and 7 minutes in, but I didn't start for probably the first 10 minutes. So I'm an hour in, dude. I'm not even halfway through. This thing is slow fucking burning, man. I'm getting a lot of fucking time. I'm gonna get over 2 hours on this fucking
But
cigar.
you smoking slow.
Why don't you
Looks
shut
like
the fuck up?
you shut the fuck up. I'm the boss. Remember?
Yeah, but bosses get whacked all the time. Remember?
No, bosses tell who to whack.
No, no, you're right. You're right. But then also they do get whacked, right? Remember? You don't remember John Gotti? Huh?
Well, you have to have dependable bodyguards.
No, that's even worse because then you trust somebody. Everyone can be paid off. Okay. Remember
You
Sparks?
gonna take money to kill me?
No, I'm not gonna kill. No one's killing nobody. This is a movie. We're making jokes here. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, exactly.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Hey,
Take it
you want to go
easy.
for a ride? I gotta go to Jersey. Want to go for a ride? He said, "Listen,
Only on the
Sacco,
back seat.
Sacco, you're gonna get the front seat, and Josh is gonna be sitting behind you. Chop
No,
chop,
I'm gonna.
chop
I'm
chop,
sitting on.
chop
I'm sitting on, only on the back seat,
chop chop.
unless Josh is willing to get into the
Okay,
trunk.
fine. And then Sack will be in the trunk behind you. Chop chop, chop chop. He
Sack.
said, "Oh, you want to sit in the back seat? No problem. Sack will be sitting in the
But what
trunk.
happened? What happened to Sack? I wonder.
Sack is dead.
R.I.P. Well, you're smoking pretty slow. That cigar.
You know why? Why do you gotta disrespect me like that?
It's not a disrespect, man.
Why do you
Why
got?
do you think everything is a disrespect just because I tell you that you're smoking slow? That's a compliment. Unlike me, I'm smoking fast. Look at that.
You know,
Ah,
I gotta get out of this. This is not even a business. Why am I even here? Why do I do this channel?
lounge is good for Richie.
Nah, I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate it. But this world, I hate more. What do I got? You go to work, you come home, what do you do? Watch the news. Everything on the news. They're saying there's a new disease that they made. Disease X is saying it's going to make people zombies. Oh, here we go. Here we go. World War III zombies. Who gives a shit?
I every time I open my TV, like turn it on. and it's on channel one, which is Spectrum, local channel, local news channel. And every time you open, it's about homeless.
Yeah, here's what I'm trying to tell people. I don't give a shit about Corona or the new disease or the
Yeah,
new.
yeah.
There's so much homeless. They're living in filth. They're covered in shit, and they're smoking,
Shit.
eating fentanyl and Parmesan cheese, and they're covered in rats, and they're still alive. I don't want to hear about it. Trust me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and then now they're gonna pass a new law that in LA they're gonna uh, not remove homeless from the streets.
Okay, Sacco, like since when was homeless this much of a problem? It never was this big of a problem on this level. There's
And
many
it's
reasons.
getting bigger and bigger.
I'll explain why though. Because it used to be if you had any job, you could afford an apartment. You can't anymore. You could be working at McDonald's. You used to be able to afford a shitty apartment. You can't no more. Even the shittiest apartment in the ghetto is going to cost you $1,000, $1,200. A shitty one in a bad drive-by neighborhood. So average person can't afford that if you're making, $15, $12 an hour. And then you want to go to a little nicer neighborhood, regular apartments, 15 to 2,000. So what average, and then that doesn't include food or having a car or anything else. You know what I'm saying though?
Or
So
bills.
yeah, anything. So, um, yeah, this,
Some people work two jobs; they can't even make it, man.
yeah.
Yeah, Mikey, this is the 2021 Spectre, Koiba. When do they usually come up with the new ones, Richie? Do you think they're gonna make one this year?
No, they will, but I don't know when because remember, 2022 was released in 2023, so there
Right.
there was no 2023 Cohiba Spectre. It was 2022, and it was released a year late due to delays.
Yeah.
I'm probably thinking delays in the box, or maybe the cigars weren't ready. Um, but 2024, we'll probably see one. You know, I'm gonna
Let's
drop
see.
the I'm gonna drop the sash because I got some cracking in the back. So I'm gonna drop it. Phenomenal construction, phenomenal, phenomenal. But I'm gonna drop it. I love this fucking cigar. First time having it. First time having this brand, and I can't recommend it enough. Um, I have nothing bad to say about it. What a
Okay,
phenomenal.
not that you're gonna see it, I don't think. But if you see that in your local shop, would you pick it up?
Yeah, I would pay up to $20 for it. But obviously, I'd rather pay MSRP 16, 17. But you know how it's gonna be at a store.
Right. Yeah. Especially
Um,
with limited cigars.
My opinion, I'd rather pay $18 for this online than smoke Atabey for $30, $40. That's serious. I like it better than Atabey. That's my opinion.
Right.
Now, of course, Atabey is a different cigar. It's more mild than this, but it's a beautiful cigar, Atabey. But this is not a really strong cigar. It's medium plus, but the long finish. But it's still it's pushing. It's a stronger cigar than Atabey. But for me, it's just the blend on this is fucking phenomenal. For me, it hits me right. You might have it and go, "Oh, it was good, but it wasn't for you." For me, I fucking things I like. Um, yeah, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, those mentioned people, they don't even die from like fentanyl. And somebody can inhale it and then die. Inhale
exactly.
this
They're covered in.
smell it or whatever.
They're eating out of the garbage. They're covered in rat shit. They're using dirty needles. They're having sex in tents with people with AIDS, and they're smoking fentanyl, and they're not dying. Like the fucking human body's adapting. They literally are zombies. They are zombies. Fucking, say no. I mean, they should be dead for all the shit they put through, but they're fucking zombies.
Yeah, according to laws of physics, right?
Well, no, if the person bit you, you know how zombies bite you and then you become a zombie. It's the same thing. If a homeless person bits you, you're gonna have AIDS, fentanyl in your
You're
body.
gonna have something for
Oh,
sure.
you're dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
Because they earned it, so that's not gonna kill them. But you who live a good life and you eat prunes and you limit your alcohol and drink filtered water. All of a sudden you get one hit of the guy has fentanyl stuck in his tooth and he bites you. You're like
Stuck in his tooth.
I'm joking. I think I'm joking.
Dude, but that's like fucked up, and you can get those for $20.
Bro, in my old apartment, I was in a bad neighborhood, and they were selling the fentanyl in front of my house. And I told you when I broke up the whole thing, when the neighbor was selling the drugs, and I called the DEA, I called the narcotics. After he sold the guy, this was right before I confronted the drug dealer. The guy sold the guy drugs right in front of my apartment, and I said, "Fuck this!" And I go outside, and I got that on me. But and the guy's in his car right in front of my apartment, and he's opened the tinfoil. He opened the tinfoil up like cheeks, and he's got a huge torch lighter, not even soft, gentle heat. He's using a huge torch lighter, and
Right then and there.
he's got the fucking pipe, and he's smoking the fentanyl. And I came up to him, and I smacked his hood of the car, and it was the middle of his puff. And I was like, "Fucking fentanyl, you cocksucker!" He's like, like he was choking on it. I caught him mid puff. He was holding the smoke. And I was like, "You're fucking smoking fentanyl," and you throw because when they were done, they'd throw the little aluminum foil on the ground. I was like, "There's kids that play over here, and you're fucking throwing the fentanyl, the tin foils in the fucking street, you cocksucker." And he's like, "Oh no, 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 no," and he just drove away. You know what I'm saying? Though, and that's when then the drug dealer came out. He's like, "What's the problem, sir? Is everything okay?" Meanwhile, he's got tattoos all over his face. He's like, "Oh, are you okay? What's wrong?" He's like, "Is somebody selling drugs?" I'm like, "Yeah, you cocksucker." And then from there, you know, I'm not going to go into all the
Yo,
rest of the details for legal reasons. But
yo,
yeah,
pussy.
she had no problem. I confronted the drug dealer, told him I know he's selling the drugs, told him I already called the DEA and I called the police. We know what you're doing. I said, "You got 50 people going to your house every day." I said, "Every person is getting a birthday present. They come out with a birthday present or big gulps." I said, "Who the fuck goes to your house and they don't have a big gulp and they leave with a big gulp?" I said, "You 7-Eleven? You selling fucking big gulps?" He's like, "I don't know." I said, "I got the fucking videos.
Big cups.
Look at the fuck." And then and then and
7-Eleven.
then and then we start getting a little hot. And then he started reaching like under his shirt. I said, "Go for it." And I lifted up my shirt. I said, "Mine's legal. Go ahead." And then he's like, "That's it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Go for it." And so that was that. So I would say,
Good thing you guys didn't have like a Western shootout, with a fast
oh,
who
I
can
wish you
go
would have won.
fast. Chop, 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 chop,
Well, he
chop,
probably had a high point.
chop, chop.
Not that way, but at that point it was a Beretta Compact 92 X. Yeah, that was nice. Um, yeah, I wasn't worried about it. I was
It's
in the
been
right.
a,
I was
it's been a
defending
while.
the
It's been a while. You haven't swapped any of your toys.
Yeah, it's what are you, a cop?
Do I look like a cop?
I don't know.
If I was a cop, it would say police here, right?
I'm not. It's what yeah.
Hey, I'm
He
undercover.
got that ankle holster. No, ankle holster is not your first option. That's like
I'm undercover. Yeah, ankle holster back then, baby.
but that was just such a
James.
story because when I talked to the boss of the leasing department, the leasing agent, the regular guy, his name was David. Those were his friends. When the old person moved out, he just gave them the keys under the old lease. So he gave the old apartment to his friends, and I caught David going up above my apartment to the third floor at 3 a.m. and he left right away with a black bag of drugs. Because I called his
Maybe
boss.
that was a big gulp.
No, he didn't get any big up. He just got a black sack. It was a black. It was like a black,
Twinkies.
like a black shopping bag, like a food bag, but it was
You
black.
think do you think it was like Parmesan cheese?
Oh, it was definitely smoking shit, man. And well, I called his boss the next day. I said, what hours do you guys work in the office?" "Oh, 9 to 5." I said, "So do you guys ever visit uh, renters at 3 a.m. for 30 seconds?" And she's like, "No." I was like, do you visit people for 30 seconds that live here that sell drugs as part of your job?" She's like, "No." I said, "So why is David doing that?" And she's like, "I need to see the video." And I showed her the video, and she's just like, "He is fired." He would also and so yeah. Uh,
Yeah, probably that fucker didn't even sign a lease agreement or nothing.
There was no lease agreement. The old guy I knew, the old guy moved out, but there was 2 weeks left on his lease. He paid for the month, but he left early, right?
Okay.
So when he turned the keys into David, David called his friends that were drug dealers, gave the keys to his friends, and they just moved in to crash until the lease ended or until somebody figured it out. Do you get it?
Yeah, probably like they hooked him up with some Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan. That's exactly 3 a.m. I had the video. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't that day they changed my locks. I said, David has the master key. He still works for you. When the boss came to my apartment, she goes, I'll have what do you call a locksmith here right now. I'm here in a half hour. And the locksmith came and changed my locks. And she said, only I will have the key. And David's fired. The next day, they called David in the office. The all the corporate people, the higher people, came to me to apologize because like this is a big problem. You know what I'm saying though?
Oh yeah.
And they put the eviction notice that day from the sheriff, on the door. You know what I'm saying though? And so like this was, this is trouble. Imagine.
But how? I mean, why would you put eviction notice? Those are like squatters, pretty much. You don't need eviction notice for squatters.
No, you still Colorado, especially during that time frame a few years ago. No, it's still a process. You can't just kick someone out. And they had a kid. They had a baby with them, like a 2-year-old.
Oh,
So like they're drug dealers, scumbags with the baby with them. So and then from there it just escalated because then their drug dealer friends they would come by my door in the middle of the night and spit on my door, or they would say something in their language of choice, or lift their shirt up and show prison tattoos, trying to scare Richie. And so then I'd go out there and I'm not gonna say on the video, but whatever. And then go ahead, go for it. And then we called the police a few
you
times.
should
The
have.
cops the
You
cop
should
said he
have put.
goes. The
You
cop
should
said
have put one of your Iraqi pictures on the
I'm not worried.
door.
The cop said, these guys are probably cartel, connected because a lot of people going back and forth. They said we already notified the detectives and they're already watching them, and they're following them around. But they said, do you have any guns in the meantime? Because we can't just arrest them yet because until they build the case, you know.
Right.
And he goes, do you have guns? I said, don't worry, I'm okay. I got guns. Like that's what the cops. He's like, he said, he goes, well, do what you got to do. Now,
Don't be.
that's how it is. Not in California, out here, you know.
Ah, yeah, California. Yeah.
But
Oh,
during that time frame, I stayed. I told my boss I can't come to work. 2 weeks I stayed home because
yeah.
I couldn't leave. She worked from home and she had to take the dog out to go for a walk, right? Well, but when she took the dog out to go for a walk, they were always parked in the corner there because they're selling the drugs and everything, and people are coming and going, 50 people a day, and so every time she went out there, I went out there, and it is what it is. So,
Yeah, you should be able to protect what's yours.
oh, I did, and nothing happened. If they wanted to, it could have happened, but I was legit and not I was legal and not afraid. So they want somebody that's afraid. Oh, we're scared, and you're not gonna intimidate me. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go like literally go for it. Because when it's done, people call the police. I'll be standing here and I defended myself. And you're the one with the felony, and everything you have is illegal, and everything you're doing is illegal. You're the one going to prison. So
Right.
it is what it is. That's what it was. But we got out of there because I would have stayed, but she was afraid to stay there. She's like, I can't live like this. It's so stressful. And I'm like, what's the big deal? Meanwhile, I had like an MP5 under my coat. I'm like, what's the big deal? Get the chihuahua. We're going for a walk. And I had the whole fuck. I was like, we're going for a walk. Take the dog out. You're fucking like,
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fucked up. Even though, yeah, you have guns, but I mean, you pay to live in a nicer place. Otherwise, you can pay less rent and live like in a bad neighborhood, right?
this
And
wasn't really that bad though. It was just some bad people moved in, and
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, the bottom line is though. So, but yeah, they didn't charge us for anything. Like I don't think we paid the last month's rent. They didn't even charge us. We got a deposit back, and we didn't even clean the place when we left. And they said we're not going to charge. They said you still have like 5 months on your lease. They said don't worry, you could just leave. They let us break the lease, and we left the old couch. We just fucking. She wanted to leave, so we just got the fuck out of there. We took what we were gonna take, and but she wanted to go, and so, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how wrong they were. They didn't normally when you can't just break a lease, they charge you. You know, if you break a lease,
Right. Yeah. Of
they,
course you can.
they said whatever you want, do whatever you want. You want to leave, whatever. Just don't worry about. Don't have to worry about cleaning up the place. We need. I didn't even vacuum. I didn't even fucking. That was the easiest move of my life. It was like when I left, I looked back, like when you move everything. The place is a mess. We didn't. I said, oh, fuck, I'm not cleaning this place up. And fucking.
They probably were scared, like you were gonna like uh, pull Richie on him.
Well,
A
not
lot
on
of
that.
us.
Oh, I'm a legit guy. But I told them,
Yeah,
I was like,
but
they knew, they saw what was going on, and I was just like, listen, we're gonna protect ourselves, and like, I said, this is your fault for letting your leasing agent letting drug dealers move in. I said, so your company's working with drug dealers. Well, we didn't know that at the time, so but don't worry, we're gonna evict them. Okay, so but the eviction didn't happen while we were still there. We left, I think, within those 2 weeks.
but the
But
neighbors didn't even care, right?
no, the other neighbors, everyone's pussy. No one said nothing.
Right.
No, then the first day this guy moved in, she called me. She's like, "There's people outside, and he's wearing bulletproof vests, and he has tattoos on his face, and he's carrying heavy duffel bags." And it's like, "What?" And so I came home. I said, "I gotta go home." That was the first day, and then I started watching my camera, and then I saw what was going on. So that was day one. Imagine day one, the guy with tattoos on his face, wearing body armor with two duffel bags. Fucking something's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I saw that, I swapped out all my shit to armor piercing ammo. So I was like, all right, fuck, we gotta, all right,
All right, watch out, motherfuckers.
yeah, but
Watch out for Richie. Or fuck with Richie, find out.
exactly. No,
Yeah.
that was a crazy time.
Those were the days.
Those, we just could have all smoked Parmesan and got along. We could have smoked.
Those were the days that we were having lounge every day.
Mm, mm, mm.
But hey, life,
Cigar is
goes on,
fucking Taco. This cigar is fucking phenomenal.
So it keeps growing on you.
Hey, I love this cigar.
Man, I'm surprised. How come that if they made $1,000 now, cigars are available everywhere?
That's probably the initial release. They're gonna make more. You know what I'm saying though? That's probably the initial release. I
Yeah,
can't only making 1,000 boxes. I think that's a lie.
5 units a box. And on their website, they only have the like smaller size. Neptune has them. Pravada has them.
No, dude, that whole situation was fucking nuts. When you really think about it, because it's just within a few days, it was just people pulling up to the front of the apartment, and because we lived in an apartment, but it was like 20 buildings, but we were on the corner of a real street, so we weren't in the complex because our building was at the end of the complex, but there was no fence, so it was a regular street, and then our building, and so we're in the back of the complex. If that makes any sense. So as soon as they moved in, a lot of cars pulling up, and people, smoking shit outside and shit like that, and it just kept on getting worse and worse, and I mean, bad people just hanging out, man. Like fucking bad,
That's
bad.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
But
No, dude. I called the DEA because the guy had no plates on his car too. The guy had no plates. So everything about this guy was bad. No plates on the car. All this shit. Fucking.
fuck. Well, I mean, yeah, you need good thing. You did what you had to do.
Well, I got balls, but I know the
With
law.
tax and everything, it comes to 182 here at Neptune.
I stay within the law, Sacco. I didn't do anything, but I was ready to defend myself and my neighborhood there. And you got I said, go deal your drugs somewhere else, man. You can't. I said, since you've been here, man. When I confronted that guy, and that was the last time we spoke, because after that, we did see each other, he didn't say nothing because he would talk. They would talk shit to my camera, but then when I go outside, he'd see me and just stare at me, but he wouldn't say nothing, and that was that. Like because it was simple. You want to go for it, go for it. You know, and so then when he saw I wasn't afraid of that, That I don't think he was ready for that. He's used to scaring people, but he was a fucking scumbag.
Right.
And
Neptune.
he walked with a limp.
Oh. Neptune has only 4 boxes available of the store Toro size.
Fucking phenomenal. This is the best new cigar I've had of 2024, and this brand, I can't believe how good it is. I really can't. It's fucking phenomenal. No,
What do you think they're gonna come up next?
I don't know. I don't care. I can only review the cigar as is. This cigar is fucking phenomenal. I'm so happy I got to finally. It's so much better than I thought it would be. Like this, like in my mind, it feels like this is what Cuban cigars were back in the '50s. This is fucking phenomenal. Because the Cifuentes family, they have all the original blends of what they used to make. They were the original Partagas in Cuba. And so, if you have the original recipe, you know what I'm saying though, and my God, it's like it's a cigar smoker's dream. It's and it's better than any um picture like a modern Cuban cigar like Ramon Alones. Much better than that. That's a much dirtier cigar and not as good. It's just fucking phenomenal. Hmm. That's a flex, baby.
That's it.
What did you pay?
186 with tax and everything.
Oh,
182.82.
that's with shipping.
Yeah, with
Sacco.
everything.
What size?
Toro 6x52. My favorite.
Mm.
Okay, that's it.
Everything. Beautiful citrus notes. Beautiful cedar. Beautiful sourdough. That's lip puckering. A nice amount of black pepper. There's floral notes to it. Just a little bit of earth. It's buttery. There's vanilla notes to it. It's nutty. And the nuttiness is almonds. It's fucking
Then, bro,
phenomenal.
the way you was explaining it sounds like a better than this cigar. But look, they made the box, and then there's all this space right there. That like I don't know why they even put that. See that empty space to make the box bigger, or what the fucking? Why are they doing that, man?
Well, it probably was a bigger box, and they only wanted to put in 10 count, and they modified it. But also, it's just a cool design. What do they put in the right? What does it say on the right side?
I guess it's the history of the whatever the brand or whatever right there. But that's like that equals of about 3 cigars of a space
Yeah,
there.
weren't making them 13 count boxes, so I don't mind that. It was what it was.
Yeah, well, that's it. So let's see.
Hey, don't shit on
Okay.
this car, man. It's fucking
Huh?
phenomenal.
I'm not
Fuck.
shitting on the cigar. I'm shitting on the box. The bigger the box, the harder to store. Remember, I don't have no more room.
Do you want me to cry for you? Does your pussy hurt?
No, I want you to come to Cali so you can help me to smoke some.
I'll never come to Cali. I can't bring my stuff like in California.
I have my own stuff. Don't worry.
Doesn't matter.
Uh,
California.
I mean, it's not a Glock, but it'll work.
Yeah,
I'll give you a 22.
hey, the 22 is better than nothing, right?
Better than nothing, baby. No, yeah, the 22 is too big.
They should redo an action movie with only 22s. Like, oh shit, they're here. Pop, 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 tap, tap, tap,
Pop,
tap, tap, tap,
pop.
tap. Ah, 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 ah.
And the guy jumps like pop, 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 two, like,
Yeah,
fucking
no one's jumping.
5 minutes.
Like, ah, shit, fuck, ah, it's stuck in my jacket. Ah,
And then
motherfucker.
and then that James Bond movies, right? Like he's like pot, 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 and out of every shot, like people die right away. Like
Yeah,
and he's shooting like 38 special there.
380.
Like
Yeah,
chop, 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 and people drop dead, like right there,
it's
fucking.
yeah, they fall. It's a movie. Meanwhile, in real life, people get hit with AK-47 3 times. They're like, get me to a hospital. Like,
Uh, uh, Terminator style, baby.
yeah,
Yeah, they get fucking shot on the foot, and then in the movie, well, the process like 2 hours later they're okay. They're just wrapping up, they're bleeding, and everything is like fucked up, and then
yeah,
two
Sacco,
hours later, 2 hours later they're okay fighting another like 15
Sacco. It
people.
was only a flesh wound. It went in and out.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like Sacco in a movie where the guy gets shot in the head and they have a band-aid on the head.
Hollywood.
Where did it go? It only hit the skin. It didn't go in the brain. Nah, it's all right. You know,
It's Don't worry about it, man.
yeah.
I don't need to go to hospital.
Yeah.
Let's take care of this.
Here's the thing people don't realize about getting shot. Even if you don't die right there and somehow you stop the bleeding, you still got to get to a hospital because you're going to die of infection. You have an open wound, and whatever damage you create internally on top of it, especially you get hit in the stomach, if your spleen or your intestines get cut open, you're going to die of infection. You're going to get the septic shock. You know what I'm saying, though? Because now you can't.
That's if you not get like a fucking V crown or whatever. You get hit by a V crown.
It
It's
doesn't matter. Tackle Full Metal Jacket, Hollow Point. If you get hit in the stomach, you're fucking done. It doesn't.
yeah.
Hollow points are a gimmick. They do have some benefits. I'm not knocking hollow points, but any bullet is a bullet. Like it does. I don't care if you get hit with the 9 millimeter in the chest, and you're like, it's okay. It was only Full Metal Jacket. No, you gotta go to the hospital. You're gonna fucking die. Maybe not
Yeah.
right there, but
Yeah,
eventually.
yeah. I mean, you don't drop dead, but
But
yeah,
you get hit with a 45 in the chest. You don't have much time. You're gonna bleed out. Like you're gonna get fucked up.
yeah, fucked up.
Look up the statistics. Like 45 is much higher rates of death, and you got to get to the hospital. If anything, it's called incapacitation. You get hit with a 45 or 357 or 40, you're going to get dropped a lot faster than 9 millimeter.
I
Um,
don't think you can make it to hospital. You gotta call 911, man.
it depends. I mean, if you get hit in the shoulder or something like that, that's your best
Yeah,
case. And though the leg is dangerous though because you got the femoral artery in the leg.
yeah. Well, but yeah, the
A
movies
lot of
are
guys in the
different.
street get shot in the dick because when people are shooting, they're just shooting and they shoot low and they're shooting the ground because
Pray and pray.
when everyone's excited, they start shooting the ground because they're shooting before they even aim, and they start and they get hit in the leg and the dick. Like Tupac got shot in the dick.
In the
Shot in
dick. That's bad, man.
Tupac got shot in the groin.
Really?
Yeah, that was in New York before he got killed. I think he got shot like 5 times in New York City. That was from Puff Daddy. They in a was it a hallway or where was it? It was like in the entrance of a building. He got shot 5 times. Yeah, he got shot in the groin. So
But
after
the
that,
dick
I don't know.
worked after that, I wonder.
I don't think so. Come with me, Hail Mary. Where is she? My dick don't work. Ha! I don't want to run tonight. I lost my
Oh,
balls.
that's what they say.
Ah, what?
Those are the real words?
No,
Machiavelli.
no. Machiavelli, Saccavelli. That's fucking my sac.
Machiavelli.
It's a California. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's,
See? Hey, don't be too close, otherwise they will shut us down for copyright.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck it. He said, first off, fuck your bitch, and the click you claim. You shot me in the dick, but you don't know my name. My name is Tupac, and you hit me in the sack. Now I shot you in the head and the back. Ow, my balls still hurt. That's not funny. I would have just gave you money. Don't shoot my dick. That wasn't really nice. Ow. You black talent sliced my balls. Yeah, dude, you get shot in the groin, right?
yeah.
Unless you say Tupac was packing a mid to above average size dick, you're gonna get hit in the dick. I mean, there's no you get shot in the dick.
Sacco. Oh my god.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, I only shoot steel, man.
Sack of
Okay,
bread.
Richie. So that's it. That's another box.
Mm.
How about the aging? Would you think that the cigars were like ready to go, or age will fix
Oh,
them?
oh, smoke the shit out of these. Don't age these things. If it takes you a year to smoke them, okay, but don't age these. These are ready to fucking go.
Nice.
These cigars are ready to fucking go.
Right then and there.
Yeah, yeah.
So you still have any Casa Sacos or finished
No, I think I have like 4 left. They're uh they're drying in.
outside?
No, I have them in a glass tube, but there's no bovin in there. 30%.
Yeah, let them dry.
Oh, dude, those things are ready to go. Those things are ready.
If cut the cap, if the joy is good, then it's ready.
No,
Pretty
they
much.
were ready 2 weeks ago, man. I mean, they're dry enough. I want to review that new Perdomo this weekend if I could find it. The 30th anniversary. I want to review it. It deserves a review. It's a big enough release. I'm not crazy about Perdomo, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm hoping to be good. I really wish him the best, and I like that he didn't make a crazy price on it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe it's going to be good. I don't know. I mean, the 30th anniversary.
How much is going for?
Hours it seems reasonable. For an upper mid tier cigar. Uh, I'm hoping it's going to be good. I really hope. I'm not going to just shit on it blindly. If it's good, I'm going to be honest. And if it's not good, well, I'll be
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, I hope you'll find it.
What do you? What do you? It'll eventually come out.
Yeah, at some point.
Hmm.
How long ago they released that one? I never even heard of that.
Like 2 months ago. I haven't seen it.
Oh.
They released it before
Oh
Christmas.
well, it's brand new basically. Not a limited edition, right? Is it?
It's a regular release. The problem is it's a regular release, but the release is slow. And of course, everyone that gets them in, if you go to a lounge for the same price, what do you buy? 20th or 30th anniversary? You're going to buy the new one, right? So
Right.
everyone that's coming in. So we'll see.
Holy shit, bro. So they come in box of 30. 7 by 54. Box of 30 is 330 bucks.
They're already discounted. Look at that.
Well, 11 bucks each.
That's not bad.
For that
30.
big size, 7 by 54. Shit, they asking like 13 for a single.
That's
13
not
bucks for a single. That's a
that.
big cigar.
Yeah, that's a big cigar. I don't want to try it in that size though. Do they have a robusto?
They have uh they have a 6 by 54. And that one is just back ordered, out of stock.
And they're all 54. There's no robusto.
Yeah, no robusto. They're two size. Oh, wait a minute. 6 by 60. Oh, yeah, there it is. 5 by 54.
Ah, look, if they're both 54, I'll get the Toro then. Because
Yeah.
if they're both going to be big, it doesn't
So
matter.
there is a torpedo 7 by 54. And then you have robusto 5 by 54. Then you have the gordo 6 by 60. Then you have the epicure 6 by 54. And then Churchill 7 by 54.
And then it comes in 3 wrappers: Connecticut, Sun-Grown, and Maduro. There's like 18 new cigars.
It has a beautiful band and all.
No, I like what they did with the box. It looks like an old school Cuban box. You know what? I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm
Well,
hoping.
but 30 count bucks, that's not a cigars, man. And there is no cello on the cigars. Or maybe this is just
No,
for the photo.
almost come in cello.
Maybe it's just for the picture here.
Every Perdomo I ever bought came in cello, so I would be surprised. Yeah, for a picture, they probably did that to make it look good.
Yeah, probably. Uh yeah, I
Mm,
mean they're not bad.
right there, it hit medium full, baby. Oh,
Right there.
oh man. Oh, dude, this cigar is fucking phenomenal. Just the vibe, baby. This cigar is a box worthy cigar. Richie certified, the first box worthy Richie certified godlike cigar of 2024. New release, new brand. I don't lie. This cigar is impressive. Impressive.
So basically, that's way better than Cinco Cinco you smoked yesterday.
It's better. Yeah. Well, you say way better. The Cinco Cinco was 4.775, and that's a high, amazing cigar. This is even better though. It's a 4.85, but this is godlike, and this is box worthy, and the overall blend it is better. Yeah. So at that point, to get better than better, it's really good. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking amazing. You know, at the end, just a little bit more makes a big difference, right? You know what I'm saying? No, it's it's like, for example, somebody got a 97 on the test, but you got a 98 or 99, but you got the best score in the class. Well, you're the smartest kid in the class, right? So yeah, I mean, when you get better than really good, I mean, only have to go a little further, but it's really hard to make a cigar this good. You know what I'm saying? Though it really is. Everything has to be done perfect, and
Well, yeah, you gotta start with the perfect tobacco.
but for a new company, this is obviously a new company, but it's not. They know what they're doing with tobacco because obviously the Cifuentes family, if that's who made this, right? Cifuentes family, they've had the original Partagas, which was the biggest Cuban brand before Cohiba. You know what I'm saying though? Because Cohiba happened after communism.
Right, Coiba is Fidel brand.
Correct. But before that, Partagas and Monte Cristo, the Partagas was huge. Partagas was huge. You know what I'm saying though? If it was in the 1950s and you were smoking Partagas, you were smoking the best shit in the world. You know what I'm saying though? Cuban Partagas. I mean, that wasn't that
Well,
wasn't.
excuse me, Partagas still has its own factory.
Yeah,
Unlike other cigars that being made like here and there, but
yeah.
yeah,
No, and I even love the
I think
general.
the Guido is the original
I don't.
company for Partagas.
Dude, I love fucking even General Partagas. I love their cigar. I love Partagas. Partagas is such a rich history brand, and I love everything about Partagas. So this is connected to that through this family, but the blending on this is fucking amazing.
It's burning my fingers already. Oh shit! I dropped the ash again on me.
Sacavelli.
Saccavelli, baby. Saccavelli in this Illuminati
Yeah,
glows like 12 gauge shotty.
you know what I'm saying? He said 45 goes through your body. He said Sacavelli. He said they picture me rolling. You know what I'm saying?
In my 500 Benz.
Yeah, yeah.
That is stolen.
He said, "Picture me rolling." He said,
Yeah, man.
"Yeah, dude. No, I mean, my mood on this cigar. I wasn't in a good mood when I came out here, man. It wasn't a great
I
day.
got kumquats in my tea.
Was it good?
What the tea?
Yeah, I mean, that was sad. Both fucking Tupac and Biggie. I wish they were still alive, man, because that was the best rap ever was, man. Tupac and Biggie, that era, man, the mid '90s. Fucking. Oh, hello, hi, Mr. Sacco.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
We were just talking about gangster rap. We were talking about Tupac and Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, they were the best raps.
They were the
That's
best rap. I mean, back
yeah,
then rap was. Now the new rap is garbage. Everything is
yeah, exactly.
it's garbage.
Before rap,
Tupac was Black Shakespeare.
yeah, it was more
No, but
poetic before.
the
Poetic,
rhymes were good. The raps
yeah,
had a story in the song, and they were
that's
fun
right.
music. I mean, even though it was
Yeah.
gangster rap, now the new gangster rap is not. It just in the rap videos, it's like they're literally committing homicides in the video. It's not even a like, like literally, they catch these guys, they make a rap video, and they're like, "I killed 12 motherfuckers with this Glock," and the cops like, "Yeah, you're under arrest." Like, they literally, they're making music videos with the murder weapons. They're like, "I don't give a shit," and then like the next day, the FBI is like, "Drop it," like chop chop chop.
Knocking on your door. Dude, I mean, yeah, I don't even listen to any new rap music or whatever.
Well, you
Whatever,
can't
like,
listen. There was a guy from Brooklyn I liked. He sang that song Versace. What was it called? he had a really deep voice, and he just started getting popular. I liked him. I forget his name, but anyways, he got killed. Every time a new rapper now, they don't make it past the year. As soon as they become famous, they get shot in a drive-by.
Yeah,
There's, you know,
yeah.
it's like there's no, there's no chance.
Or like posting some pictures at the restaurant with all the fucking like $100,000 worth of chains, and they get
Yeah,
robbed.
and they got four Glock switches. You're going to go to federal prison. I mean, there's no, uh, yeah, it's
Times have changed,
back then
bro.
they rapped about.
Back then, back then, and then the music was real. The people were like more or less real. I mean,
Yeah, but they were
right now
smarter about. They were
it's
smart.
just
They would tell a
entertainment.
story. They would tell a story, but they wouldn't actually, like, now in the new rap videos. They're like, yeah, and fuck this guy, Little John. I killed him on Sunday night at 2 p.m. in the drive. Like now they actually tell, like
Yeah. They're how you say that the word I forgot. Shit.
they're snitching on themselves. They're
Yeah.
rapping about, and like they'll make a rap video in an area that they killed someone, like on the street, and they're like, they'll rap about it. They're like, right there on the floor, this motherfucker asked for more. Right here, I shot him in the face. Right there, the chalk is still on the ground. And you're like, is this a rap song? Like,
Yeah, the investigators doesn't need to investigate.
no, this guys from Jacksonville, and they took turns killing each other, and they would go to the cemetery, and whoever they killed, they'd be pissing on his grave, like, I piss on his grave, motherfucker, and like that's the guy they killed yesterday, and so then they kill him, and then the other rap people would go to the grave and like piss on your grave, motherfucker, and they go back and forth, and they just kept on pissing on each other's grave, and then they're like, you gotta stop killing each other, and they make a music video about it. It's fucking like,
Oh my God, Richie, that's funny shit, man.
no, this is true story. I mean, how stupid can you be? Like back then in the '90s, people made rap videos like about these guys were tough guys, but they weren't stupid. They rap, they made a story, but they weren't gonna go to the cemetery to the guy they killed and pissed on his grave. I mean, that's just, and then they would wear T-shirts of the guy they killed. They would say "Rest in peace," but they're making fun of him. Like like I mean, like literally, what are they gonna do?
Uh,
Kill a guy, take a picture, make a T-shirt, and they're like, "Oh, rest in peace." Like, how'd you get that murder picture? Oh,
yeah, listen to my the other song.
I mean,
Uh,
I've never seen such ridiculousness. I mean, it's just, though it is the young kids now. They grew up with the smartphones, so they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? Though.
right. It's I don't know. I don't even I don't even listen to anything new. But back then it was fun.
Yeah.
You had like Buster Rhymes and even West Side Connection was okay.
Yeah.
Ice Cube and shit.
You had
And-
KRS-One. You had LL Cool J. Uh, Going way back, you have Vanilla Ice, and later on you had Eminem. You had Snoop Dogg. I mean, these guys were tough guys, Snoop Dogg, but they wanted to get out of the life. They wanted to become rich and get out of the ghetto and
yeah.
stop shooting people because they don't want to go to prison. You know. But yeah, Busta Rhymes, fucking, you know, you know.
I mean, it's like it was okay back in the day. I had this is like back in the Fresno when I just came in, and then in Fresno everybody was listening to rap music. So I had this car. It was a Buick uh, Aurora. Shit, that car like it was a luxury car. But we weren't like car business, so we would just buy from Copart auction, like
Mm.
uh, damaged cars and then fix them, sell them. But so that car I like souped up with the sound system and shit. Back then I spent about like $1,200 on a sound system. This is 1997, bro,
Yeah.
and I was bumping. Windows down,
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Ring ding dong, ring ding ding.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm more into like Classic shit.
I don't know, man.
When I'm
I
driving, usually long distance, I'll listen to Vivaldi.
I listen to folk music. You know, the old folk music. You know what I'm saying? Though,
Uh-huh.
I old folk.
Eh,
You know, like I mean, like old folk music. Like
Sometimes I on well, every car I buy is comes with a 1 year free satellite,
yeah, yeah,
and like I always listen to this bluegrass station, bluegrass
yeah.
music.
Bluegrass, old folk music. You know, just an old guy with no teeth playing the banjo.
Banjo,
You know what
there
I'm
you
saying?
go.
Though, you know, like one song called Candy Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Though,
With no teeth, and then with
yeah,
the spoons and shit.
yeah, yeah. You know, just like just you know, just real. You know, just like
Moonshine, baby.
just because that's where I'm at now. I'm just at a. I'm an old man. I'm a simple man. I don't want no trouble, but I'm ready for it. Just leave me alone. Just leave me the fuck alone. You
Yeah,
know, just leave me alone. Leave
don't
Richie alone.
fuck with Richie.
Yeah, just leave me alone, please. Just I don't go to bars. I can't even go to bar no more. You know, I can't imagine now at midnight going out to a bar. What are you gonna do? For what? What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
no, no,
Wow.
I
Oh wow, you have alcohol? But now I can't drive my car. So either you're gonna drive your car and get in trouble, or now you have to get an Uber. Or and also then you're gonna be around a bunch of assholes, and then you're trying to be legal. So if you're gonna go to a bar, you're not supposed to bring your gun. So then you leave it at home. But now the other guy he brought his, and now you fucking
then he wasn't supposed to.
yeah.
Yeah, it's trouble, man. It's
Remember
I
that
mean,
story?
drinking is trouble altogether, but drinking outside is even more trouble.
Nah, don't drink and drive. It's stupid. But
Yeah,
remember that story in Houston? This guy, he just got sentenced. I think he got life in jail. Um, there was a guy at a bar in Houston, and it was a piece of shit bar. And this bar got shut down because it had so many different like shootings and stabbings. But the last case,
bad
was
alcohol
at a bar.
probably.
This guy was at a bar, and his this other guy and his girlfriend were at a bar, and the girlfriend of the guy said to this other guy, "Hey, you want to fuck me? You know, $50." And he's like, "Nah, I'm just drinking my beer." And then the boyfriend's like, "What? You don't want to fuck my girlfriend? $50?" And she's like, "No."
Oh,
He's like, "Oh yeah." So he took a chair and he broke the chair over the guy's head. And then, when the guy was on the ground, he pistol whipped him. He shot him, and then he was beating him with the gun. And then after that, and everyone's watching it. And then after, because he wouldn't fuck his girlfriend for money, he beat the guy, he shot him, and then he pulled his pants down and raped him in front of everyone. He fucked
holy
him in the ass
shit!
in front of everyone for 20 minutes. They said everyone's drinking their beer, and this guy's sitting there, and this guy's like half dead, shot in the ground. And so
Oh
eventually
my
the
god, man,
yeah, eventually the police came, and they're like,
fucking
"What the
crazy.
fuck?" So
So he didn't
basically,
even live. He just shot him and then fucked him. That's it.
yeah. Well, he beat him almost to death, and so the guy wouldn't fuck his girlfriend for money, so he beat him and he fucked him for free. I mean, fucking shit. You know what I'm saying
For
though?
free.
Yeah, dude, dude, dude. Sacco, you're talking about for 20 minutes, no one calls the police. That's a bad neighborhood.
Yeah,
That-
yeah, like, oh, what the fuck is going on? As usual, don't worry about it. Yeah, pussy is not a good idea, bro.
yeah, no,
As you said, people don't know how to drive. No matter how good of a driver you are, somebody
no.
hits you
You're
from the
gonna get
back.
listen. If you didn't get caught, picture that you already did, and then don't do it no more. Because when you really do get caught, the judge is not gonna care. And if you
Yeah.
hurt somebody, you're done.
Oh,
You
that's even fucking worse.
that's a felony.
But
So
no
you
matter how good of a you driver you are, if somebody hits you in the back or T-bone you somewhere somehow, you're not gonna leave the scene. Then it's gonna be
well,
hit
that
and
guy in the
run.
bar, he T-boned that guy, but he T-boned him in the that was the most disturbing story. How it's one thing if you go to a bar and you got killed. It's another thing to get killed and somebody to rape you after that. Like, who does that? Who does that? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. It's like some bloodthirsty motherfucker. I mean, how? I mean,
Like Sacco, how crazy do you got to be to do that? You're like, well, you don't like my girlfriend? Oh, maybe you like me. You see, you know.
bro.
And Sacco, what music was playing in the background? You know what I'm saying? No, like, you know, was it?
Yeah,
It wasn't Tupac. You know what I'm saying? No.
I don't think so. No. Where was this?
In Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
Yeah. It's,
Houston, yeah, Houston. There's like a lot of wannabe rappers.
yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. Whatever song was on is over. Like if Ludacris was on, move, bitch, get out the way. The
Yeah,
guy said,
get out the way.
I don't know.
uh,
I hope that guy dies in prison. That's terrible. That's there's no reason for that, you know.
yeah, that's extreme, man. That's psychopath. That's not like you know. It's not even alcohol. You can't even blame an alcohol.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Right.
Like like not that like at a bar if somebody gets stabbed or shot, like that makes sense only because it's a bad place and like these things happen. But for a grown man to happen in front of everyone and nobody does nothing, like this is Sodom and Gomorrah, baby. This is, you
And,
know,
and the guy was just drinking a beer.
it just,
Imagine that. You go to the bar, drink a beer.
all that for Miller Lite.
Holy crap.
I mean, it's a crazy world. Yeah, come on. Was it how do you say his name?
Pusik.
Pusik. Come on, don't do that, man. I don't know if he's joking. He's joking around. He said I fled the scene. Yeah, come on, man. Don't come on, come on.
Listen to Richie, bro. No cigars in prison.
Mm-mm. There's no alcohol in prison either. Not the one kind you want. They make it in the toilet bowl. You know.
Yeah. Toilet bowl. Not the kind you want.
Yeah, they ferment grape juice in the toilet bowl, and and they age it and they make wine. Toilet bowl
That's the
wine.
keyword.
Oof, oof,
Ooh,
oof.
not
Yeah.
fresh.
Is this VSOP? Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Not fresh.
No,
Well, earlier I spoke that 45 Padron.
really,
It's
that's a strong cigar. It
not
did.
for me, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you smoke cigarettes, so the nicotine in your body, you don't feel it.
yeah.
You don't feel it.
Uh, it was okay, but no changes, man. It just goes on and on and on the same thing.
Oh yeah, Padron is the same from the first puff.
Yeah,
But for you, if you smoke cigarettes, I don't think Padron's going to do anything for you. You know,
no.
because they're
I
very.
mean, no cigar does it for me. Like that's why I can tell the nicotine
Yeah.
content of the cigar. But you know, especially I'm like smoking like the moment I wake up.
Mm. Did you ever think about quitting cigarettes?
Dude, I of course I thought about it, but you know what? It's tough, man. I mean, I
No,
don't
I know
care
it's
about
tough.
I don't care about anything else, but the cigarettes. Like your mind is just like fucking thinking about like cigarettes, all the time.
Yeah,
Well,
but
when
I don't know anybody else for the most part that could smoke cigarettes and also Opus X, like high ends. Like it's that's a, but also you're European, so did you start smoking cigarettes at a young age?
yeah, man, yeah, it was the availability. Well, I was like doing sports and shit, and then my brother got married, and then my sister-in-law, his brother, one day came with like pocket of non-filter cigars, like a box of non-filter cigars, and this he goes, "Hey, let's go smoke." I said, "Dude, I don't smoke. I don't want to do that shit." Now let's go try it. So we went like somewhere. We were kids, obviously, and we smoked the whole box within a couple hours,
Oh,
and that's the rest is a history. Nowadays, I'm like, well, I was hiding when I was smoking a cigarette when I was like young, and then I'm 51 and I'm still hiding when I'm smoking a cigarette.
yeah, that would be.
Everywhere you go, you can smoke.
In this case though, if you've been doing it for that long for like over what 35 years,
34, yeah, 35 years.
at that point, like I feel like if you stop, your body would go into shock.
I don't know about the body, but my mind goes into the shock, and I just keep thinking about it. You know what? I think I need like maybe like good 15 to 20 days on an island with no cigars. I mean cigarettes. Maybe that would.
Go visit AP in Long Island in Brooklyn, and quit cigarettes. You know, just just smoke cigars. You know.
I mean, if throughout the day, I can't. Boy, it's just to work. I don't have like I can't like get out there and smoke like for 30 minutes, even like a small cigar. But I mean, cigarettes, I don't even smoke the whole way. Like I smoke like the half and then get rid of it. That works.
No, listen, I get it. I'm not
But
judging. I'm saying, I
yeah,
mean, it's. But I think it's different for you because, like old school Europeans, like my aunt was born in Italy, and she smoked cigarettes, and she still does, and she's 75, and like at that point, like she was smoking
yeah.
cigarettes like 55, no, 60 years, like the fucking like, you know. I think cigarettes kills Americans though, because Americans are eating McDonald's every day and drinking soda, and then
Yeah.
on top of that, they're having cigarettes. So if you're like 200 pounds overweight and smoking cigarettes and eating McDonald's, it's your heart attack. So in that case, it's not the case for you. So in this case, I think you
Yeah,
can
it's
handle.
most of the time it's multiple of reasons. It's not just cigarettes, killing somebody,
Well,
doing
because Americans, they don't exercise and all they do is drink soda. You know,
yeah,
they eat
yeah.
cake and cheese all day, and
Sugar.
yeah. Me, I only drink water. I have 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, black, nothing in it. I don't drink any sugar water, anything with sugar in it. It might happen once or twice a month. Do I have anything with sugar in it in a drink? I just drink water, or have a coffee black. Once a week, I have like one whiskey, and that's it. I just keep it to that. I'm gonna be 41, man. Fucking, like I feel
You have 10
strong.
years to go, Richie. You're a baby.
I feel strong like a fucking bull, man. I, you
Yeah.
know, I
But
don't drink.
I don't drink. I don't use sugar. I don't
Yeah.
drink
No,
soda or whatever.
everything's more dangerous. Soda, sugar, juice all day is more dangerous.
Yeah.
So I don't.
But
That shit
I
will
eat
get
some
diabetes.
sweets. Dude, at one point I quit eating sweets, and then my wife she just buys them and says because she loves sweets and she buys them and then she goes eat for me.
Yeah.
I want to see you eat. At least I can eat you eat. I said, dude, I don't want to fucking eat. Don't buy that shit. And then, I don't like wasting food, so I ended
Yeah.
up like fucking eating him,
Yeah.
whatever. But
No, I
yeah,
limit.
sugar is bad.
Yeah, the sugar, but sugar in liquid form is the worst
And then
because
you know what bad is, bro? The bread. I mean, I'm addicted to bread as much as I'm addicted to cigarettes. I guess
well, what kind of bread are you eating?
any bread, man. Like French bread, like our Armenian bread, fresh from like, and the French bread, like hot bread, is the worst. You know that, right? Like you should never eat hot bread. So yeah, that's another thing
No, I only
I
have two
gotta
slices
work on.
a day. I have it like at work, a sandwich, but I get it's organic bread. It's called Dave's Killer Bread, and it has all seeds in it and everything, but it's all organic. And yeah, I won't eat like white bread or any kind of
Yeah. Well, the worst part is the yeast in the bread, which is just keep like fermenting in your stomach.
yeah, it bloats you. It bloats you.
Yeah.
So no, but I eat a salad every day. I drink probably 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. I eat 2 to 3 prunes every day. Um, I try to eat as healthy. All those things added up. I feel great. I feel strong as a bull. My
Yeah.
job my job is a lot of walking. I go to the gym 3 4 times a week. I do like light to medium weights, high rep. I can't do heavy weights no more. I could, but my neck is so fucked up that if I start doing heavy weights, I'll feel within a few days. You know what I'm saying? I got to be careful.
Well,
I can't.
heavy weights, it's not like for me, cardio is more important than lifting weights.
Hmm.
I mean, to be healthy, cardio is better, but to grow muscles, then you lift
Well, no,
weights,
I'm just
whatever.
I'm not trying to lift heavy weights no more, but I maintain strength. Like
Yeah.
I'm a bull. Like there's no person in this lounge if I wanted to. If we met, I could pick you up and go and run with you over my shoulder. Like
With one
Richie's
hand.
strong as I'm strong as a fucking bull. I can't stress it enough. I'm strong as a fucking bull.
Watch out for that neck, though, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Though. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not doing upside down 69. You know what I'm saying?
With BBW. Hey, come here, baby.
He said X is gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta move the curtains. Shit, man.
Oh man, that reminded me of that woman. When I used to go to that cigar lounge, my friend, his sister in law, she just got divorced, and she was hot. I mean, smoking hot, built like a tiger. I can't explain it, but she was built like a tiger. And the first time I hung out with her after a divorce, uh, we went back to her place, and we're hanging out. We're drinking some wine. She was a kind of a classy girl, you know. And then we start kissing, and then we start fooling around. And I go take my clothes off. She's like, no, 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 don't take your clothes off just yet. So she wanted to do everything we were going to do without our clothes, but with the clothes on first. So it took like 2, 3 hours to fuck the girl because for a half hour I had to eat her
Dry
pussy
humping.
with her clothes still on. So
Oh,
she kept the clothes on in the dress. You know what it's like trying to eat pussy with the clothes still on? I thought it was a joke at first that she was into that. So like I'm sitting there licking cotton. You're like, you know, funny. Like so we would take Gatorade breaks. You know, I was so thirsty. I need to drink some water. She's like, I got Gatorade. Don't worry, I'm ready. So we're fucking drinking Gatorade, and then
yeah.
fucking. It
Hey,
took
man.
forever. Like it would take 2, 3 hours to to get to the. It was the most foreplay in my life. It was too much. She
Uh-huh.
destroyed. She destroyed me.
Oh yeah. That's too long. But hey, the most important, you got it.
Oh, I went to town on that. I
Yeah.
went to.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. She wanted to get like as horny as possible.
She she wanted to. But then every time I went back to the cigar lounge afterwards, everyone, even my friend, he's like, "Oh, how was my sister-in-law? Was she nice?" I'm like, "You're married to a sister. It's the same thing." He's like, "Oh, but she's whatever, you know." So, he wanted the forbidden fruit. You know, he wanted to know. You know.
That guy. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, well, it was what it was. You know,
It was
I,
what it was.
uh, single. That was probably about 6 years ago.
Damn. And time
Hey,
flies by.
yeah, I'm an old man, but
You're
I
hanging in
still
there, bro. You're okay.
I still get the
TT,
job.
what's up, bro? Richie, I'm gonna go hit the bed, my friend.
Oh, it's late, man.
Yeah, it's late. Tomorrow is Friday. I mean, today is Friday already.
Nobody gives a fuck. What is this? The Weather Channel?
Weather channel. Yep. It's time channel.
Hey man, you have a good night, bro. He says I might have to start waking up early, have a cigar before. Yeah, exactly. Goody, what's up, bro?
Goody,
Well,
hey, what's up, bro?
we're about to end the show, Goody. Yeah, so you can watch the live. It was a good live. We had a good time, and this is a great new cigar. And Sacco, you should get those cigars by Wednesday, right?
I'll let you know, bro. I don't know. Once they ship it, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well,
So let's
BBW,
see. Let's see
I'll see
how
you.
good. Let's see if it's gonna be better than what I have.
No, I didn't say that. It's just a great cigar. I mean, well, don't smoke a cigar before you have it. You know, I mean, try to have it
Yeah,
on a clean palate.
right. Yeah,
You know,
I'll give it a shot,
nobody.
and we go from there. All right, guys. Good night, Richie. Good night. Thanks for the show, buddy. Take care of
Everyone stay.
yourself.
Take it
All
easy.
right.
I'll see you around.
Last show, last episode.
Last episode.
Bye, bro.